22-10. How were those games, Karen?
Well, I looked at them online. I know we had a lot of rain this interference with the rain this morning, but we got all the games off that was scheduled this month. That's a plus because with we have some backup games from Sunday that threw us back a little bit, but bit by bit we're going to get these games off.
Yes, I can definitely see that the coordinators are doing their best just to
They are.
ensure that all the games are played, especially the ones from behind, and also to ensure that the teams are not overly
They get
pressured,
sufficient rest.
especially, yes, for their games, those who have to do the morning and come back for an evening session, because recovery is very, very important in these games.
Of course.
Now, of course, the number 19th ranked Barbados, what are you expecting from them in this game? They have rest their most, or not starting rather, their most experienced players and seem to be putting on, what would you say, the younger set
ones,
of the ones to start.
And I think it's a good plan because you want to get your younger players into the feel of things. You want to give them the experience. You want to build their confidence. So I think it's a good way to start, knowing who their opponents are. So I think it's a good way to start for the Bajan Gems.
And if you were the coach right now for Anguilla, what would you be telling Anguilla?
I will tell my team, go out there, do their best, do not give up, do not look at the giant that seemingly is there, but play their games, stick to their games, try to steal some passes, and try to steal some goals from the opposing team.
So we've just seen Team Anguilla do their chair just to get themselves into the rhythm as they prepare for the start of the games. We have two very experienced umpires who will be controlling the game, so I know that it's going to be a very good one. It's just a matter for us to wait and see. So just a reminder, we are here for the afternoon session of the 5th ECCB Netball International Netball Series. And of course, wherever you are, you can tune in. If you are in Grenada, come on down. It's a beautiful afternoon when we compare to what we went through on Saturday, what we went through on Sunday. It is beautiful weather. We can still feel some sea breeze just blowing across.
Yes.
So come on down. You're coming from work, just come across to Tanteen.
Yes,
and if you're home, what local terms they would say, hop a bus. And come on down to Tanteen. All right? And let's take in some wonderful games. As we await the start of the games, we are just going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back as the umpires prepare themselves.
And through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th.
And the starting whistle has been blown, and Team Anguilla, well, they've called a reset, so everybody is back on side, and there we go. And the center makes a pass to the goal attack, who was not able to hold it for the first time. She got a second chance. And Anguilla is trying quickly to penetrate the defense of Barbados to get it down to the shooting circle. The wing attack has it. She looks forward to her with her goal attack, rather. And the goal attack is looking, but she finds no one. And there you go, Barbados has gotten it. A long pass to the midcourt and down to the goal attack. And the goal attack goes straight to the goal shooter, who misses on the first attempt. And the ball, of course, goes out of court with a throw-in to Team Barbados. Holder will take the throw-in straight to her center. Her center passes it back to the goal attack, who takes another shot and converts. So Barbados is finally on the table, and of course that was at the expense of Anguilla's center pass. Barbados has the ball. Quick pass into the circle, the center. She has it again. She's looking. Holder comes through the back door, gets it, pass it back out. And they try to give Holder another one, but it was just a little bit too much. This is just the first quarter, so of course we do expect that the teams will feel out themselves in the first and then see what happens within the second. Barbados is up 2-0.
Yeah, the first few minutes of the first quarter is always a little jittery. There's a little nerve.
Anguilla got to do some more movements just to get themselves free, but they are still bringing it to Team Barbados. The goal attack for Anguilla has it. She has a penalty pass or shot option. She takes a shot, and of course, she scores. So Anguilla is now on the scoreboard. Barbados is sent to pass. So the wing attack down to Holder in goal attack. And of course, a nice pass over to the goal shoot, who makes it perfect.
Barbados seem to have a plan.
Yes, they do, and it's without their experienced players. Yes. So we can say the young ones are definitely carrying the torch properly.
They are carrying it.
Anguilla has the ball within their goal third, not able to control it. Oh, they get it back. And the goal attack has it. She's looking. She's definitely been the playmaker for Team Anguilla thus far, but of course she's not able to keep her footing, and it's a turnover to the Bajan Gems. Holder is being left alone most times in the circle, and of course that is an expense for Anguilla because she's able to get the ball freely and scores.
And that's something we've seen throughout the matches. The goal defense and the goalkeeper, they will leave the goal attack free.
Yeah, there are times when you don't need to go hunting.
You don't need to go.
Just stay where you are. Anguilla center pass to the wing defense. Back to the center, to the wing defense again as they're looking to go forward. The wing attack has it. The goal shooter, she comes out this time with the goal attack asking for it. And a nice little lob in, and the goal attack scores.
That was lovely play.
Yeah, so Anguilla is definitely bringing it to Team Barbados this afternoon.
Quick playing. Quick thinking.
Barbados is not hesitating at all. Straight into the goal shooter. And of course, she scores. So this has been you could say a fairly evenly matched game thus far. Because Anguilla is not backing down at all. Ooh, a lovely pass over. Yes, indeed. And that's what the goal shooter does. And she's a captain for Anguilla. Again, the goal shooter for Barbados being left alone in the circle. The goalkeeper went hunting for Anguilla. And of course, Barbados capitalizes on it with a goal. Anguilla with the ball, trying as best as possible to get it down to the shooting circle, but not possible because the arms of the Bajan Gems create an intercept. And straight into the goal shooter, she's not able to hold it. Anguilla gets the turnover. Goal attack for Anguilla. She's looking. She needs help. She gets the opportunity for a free pass. And now a penalty is being given in the goal circle. The goal defense is just for Barbados has just been warned by the umpire. And of course, she has to be very careful right now how she is playing. Because if she continues, then she definitely will be suspended. We saw one of
the players being suspended for their 2-minute session.
Last night with Grenada. We saw that happened. Yes, it did. The intensity of the game sometimes causes things to happen.
Yes.
It's just a matter that whenever you are told by the umpire, be cautious, you got to make sure you don't go along that line again.
And that 2 minutes or 4 minutes can be really costly for your team.
It definitely can be a penalty.
One player less on the court.
One player less, and also if you're in a strategic position, such as a shooting position or a defending position, ooh, we know what can happen there. Anguilla with possession again. The wing attack has it to the goal attack. She plays it to the goal defense. The wing attack is looking. She attempts and she able to pass it to the goal shooter. A touch by Team Barbados. But Anguilla maintains possession to the goal shooter, who aims, and unfortunately she was not able to convert this time. So just to give you an update, the score is 7-4 in favor of Barbados. And of course, the Bajan Gems, they currently have possession and seeking to increase the score from 7 to 8. And she does just that.
These young Bajan players are really executing their game plan here this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm always impressed by Howell. Holder, yes, Holder. That's a goal attack for Barbados. I just love to see how she moves.
Yes.
She's able to play any attacking position, and she creates that space
and
for her goal shooter.
An important function of the goal attack, because you can, if you don't create those places and you create, it can be disadvantageous to your team.
You definitely can. Team Anguilla tried to keep it inside just now, was not able to, and so Steffian Shepherd from Barbados, she takes possession all the way down now to the goal circle, and the goal shooter aims, bounces around, but she converts.
A long shot there, and it shows that she's not afraid to take the chances.
And that's what you're supposed to do as a goal shooter. You would have practiced that position. So you just have to be confident now and execute. The Bajan Gems seem to be running away from Team Anguilla right now. Lots of turnovers from Team Anguilla. The center for Barbados has it. She passes it to the goal shooter. And again, Holder is left alone. And she gets the ball and she scores. Barbados with possession. Goal attack to the goal shooter. She takes a very long one, and that's a marvelous shot from the goal shooter of the Bajan Gems. Will Anguilla be able to get it down this time? They have possession. The center, she's looking for help. The wing attack for Anguilla will get another chance to do a pass. She sends it for the goal attack, but it's just a little bit too much for her. And of course, the Bajan Gems will take the throw in to the goal defense. Over to Shepherd, the wing defense, to the center, down to Crony, the captain, to Holder. Across again to the center and into Holder. What a seamless transition. And of course, Holder is able to convert.
And we've seen so many of these passes seamlessly go into the circle.
Yes, and now we're having some changes to the team from Team Anguilla. The wing attack is coming off. The wing defense is going to wing attack. And the new wing defense is coming on. Let's just see what pressure this new wing defense can apply to the attacking end of the Bajan Gems. The goal shooter for Barbados, she aims, she misses this one. And of course, Anguilla is trying to bring it down. Wing defense has it to the wing attack. Wing attack makes a pass to the goal defense. She's able to hold it center to the goal shooter. Back to the center. Ooh, and a backline movement there from the goal attack. Lovely. And she converts. That's a beautiful one from Team Anguilla. If only they can maintain that.
Maintain those passes. But I don't think Barbados is going to let them, so they'll have to fight for it.
And fighting, they are indeed doing.
They are fighting.
A nice lob over. It's just a matter that the goal shooter took her eyes off the ball, or she would have held that one. Again, Holder is moving as she pleases on the court with no opposition at all. She takes a shot, and Holder scores. Bajan Gems in possession. Center, again to Holder. Holder shoots, and she is not missing at all. Team Anguilla, I think, needs to put in some kind of pressure on the goal defense, so at least Holder probably can be pressured a little bit more.
They need to pressure her, keep her out of the circle.
And if they can't do that, then the midcourt.
Keep her from getting the ball, yes. Keep her from getting the ball. She's very instrumental in those passes going in there. So they have to.
Team Anguilla, a shot was taken. It would have missed, bumped off the edge, gone out. They got it back. Another attempt, and they score. 15-6 is the score in favor of the Bajan Gems. They have possession again. Holder straight into the goal shooter who shoots, and she's successful. Team Anguilla with possession. Team Anguilla gets a chance at it again. The goal attack, she has it. She looks for her goal shooter. Goal shooter gets the rebound. Another miss. Goal shooter gets the rebound. And well done. Those rebounds are key.
Yes.
They're very important.
You have to go for it. And they know that. And so they're going after them. And the key thing is to, when you get it, convert.
Convert. You don't want it going down the next end at all. Team Anguilla with possession. Wing defense, wing attack. The goal attack is running down. They're looking for her. The center collects it. She looks to the circle, but no way to get it in. And the contact is called there on the captain for Barbados. That's Crony. Anguilla with the ball again. Goal attack. She's looking. She's not seeing any options. But the ball is touched out of court by Barbados. Oh, an offside is given, so therefore Anguilla team gets it. Center is looking. Another chance is given again. She's looking. One of the things.
Position themselves out of that circle there as well. Just in case the shoots are in trouble, you can pass it around.
That is correct, Karen. They have to be moving, and whilst the center was looking around, the wing attack was just fixed.
Yes.
She needs to move about some more just to help.
No way she could have gotten the ball where she was.
The ball moving. The Bajan Gems has just scored, and Team Anguilla has another center pass. They're taking their time, looking to go down. They're looking. The goal shooter, she's out of the circle and looking. The center has a goal attack is calling. And a lob over to the goal attack, who aims and scores. So Anguilla.
Yes, Anguilla is a little timid to get that lob in there. But she's holding and she's making space. She's waiting for it.
And Team Anguilla was able to get a ball there from the Bajan Gems in their circle. So let's just see how much they can bring it down and convert to the goal attack. She's been instrumental in this game.
Yes. Good intention, but the goalkeeper just wasn't able to hold on to that ball.
Ooh, a good touch there from the goal attack. She is really working in this game, just giving it her all for her team. The Bajan Gems. Crony to the goal shooter. And it is a seamless one, and she scores. It's the first quarter of the matchup between the Bajan Gems and Team Anguilla in this afternoon session of the 5th ECCB International Netball Series right here in Tanteen Netball Complex, Grenada. Team Anguilla with a free pass. The wing attack will take it. She sends one over to the goal attack. And it was good. And the goal attack converts.
And that's the idea. They have to look into the circle, look for your goal attack, your goal shoot, who's there waiting. Many times they're there waiting.
And the Bajan Gems were able to convert another one. It's Team Anguilla's center pass. They're taking it easy. And that's the end of the first quarter. How do you make of it?
2010, I think that Anguilla is the attacking players. They are playing their hearts out. I think we need a little more toughness from the defenses, because the Bajans, they are getting all the passes into their shoots without any much effort. So I think Anguilla needs to do something about that. They need to buck up on their defenses in the circle there. They have been able to get a few steals, but they need to be a little more aware of the passes coming in there.
Yes, I agree with you, Karen. And also, Holder has been moving as she wants. This is
Yes.
her court. She owns it. She moves as she pleases. And Anguilla has not been able to put any pressure on her. So
Yes.
right now, if I were the coach of Anguilla, what I would be telling my team is to stop it right in the
Right there
midcourt.
in the middle.
My midcourt needs to stop that ball
Yes.
and force Holder just to keep moving around a little bit more.
Yeah, they can double team her and do a little bit of zoning there. And try to steal some balls and bring it safely up to their half of the court and convert. They need to steal some passes.
Yeah, Team Anguilla is holding their end as it relates to the shooting. They are really shooting. But in the defensive line, I think that's where they need to buckle up.
Yes.
What we saw last night from Team Barbados in terms of defense, it's not the same that we're seeing now. So Team Anguilla has a chance to score more.
Shots. And,
Right.
They've gotten 10 in this quarter, so I think that's a little bit of motivation for them. They can build on that, and the idea is not to give up.
Just a reminder, we are in Tanteen, St. George, Grenada, and of course it is the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. On court, we have Team Anguilla, and of course they are playing the 19th ranked Bajan Gems. The score 20-10 in favor of the Bajan Gems, and we are awaiting the resumption of the second quarter. Going into the second quarter, Karen, what would you be advising your Bajan Gems when they're going into this game?
Keep doing what they're doing. Try to steal a few more passes from the Anguillan goal shoots and in the center court, but apply a little more pressure, because they will want to apply a little more pressure, and just keep their game plan.
Okay, and if you were the coach for Team Anguilla?
Of course, tighten up on the defenses. Look for your shoots. Sometimes they need to look a little earlier into the circle and get their team their shots going. I think then there's a little clustering at the center court at times, so they would need to free themselves up and ensure that their players they can get the ball into their circle, which is the aim, to get their goals successfully.
All right, so let's just see what exactly the coach would have told them, as the expectation is that they will go out and execute in the second quarter.
The umpiring thus far has been really impressive.
Yes, excellent, I must say. The umpires for this game, I see Joel Brown from Trinidad. I'm trying to get the name of the next one. Right, so just to confirm, the umpires, Joel Brown, Terrence Peart, and the reserve is Dave Brown. Good umpiring, international umpiring. The Bajan Gems are on the scoreboard. They have managed to score the first one. That brings their score up to 21. Team Anguilla's center pass to the goal attack, the playmaker. She's looking, and she's trying to get it ahead. Just a little bit too much for her player, a little bit too high. She wasn't able to get it. And the Bajan Gems make a pass in. Not so perfect, but they were able to get it back. And into the goal shooter. And of course, she converts.
You have to be careful so that the passes are safe and well placed. Simple.
That's what Team Anguilla needs to do right now in terms of their passes. can't make any mistakes at all because those gems, they are going to take it and they are going to convert.
Oh, yes. That's their aim, to convert as many as they can.
Anguilla is trying. The center has it. She's looking. She passes a long one into the goal attack, who is able to hold it, and she converts. Well done by the goal attack. I tell you, she has been the playmaker for the team thus far.
If she's able to get more opportunities, she will definitely go a long way.
And the Bajan Gems. Holder aims and she scores.
And she's young, so she has a lot of play in her still, a lot of years to play.
Holder, yes, she does. And you know what? As a junior, she was actually playing on the senior team. She has been that good. Holder has it again. A long one to Crony. Crony was not able to hold it. And so the team Anguilla has taken possession. Goal defense. She's looking. A pass. Crony gets a touch, but Anguilla holds on to it. To the center. The center looks to the goal attack. There is a call, which will give a free pass into the goal attack. And she goes up. She misses. And the ball goes out with a throw to Barbados. They're coming down. They're taking their time, but they're looking. Captain Crony into Holder. Holder passes to the goal shooter. And Jada Smith, she misses this time. And Team Anguilla will get that rebound. And down they try to go. She finds someone to the wing attack, to the center. Center's looking, not sure who to give. Wing attack has it to the wing defense. The goal attack now takes it. Center bounces it to the goal shooter. The penalty is called. The goal shooter now passes it to the goal attack. Goal attack misses. She tries to get the rebound, but instead Barbados will get it. The wing defense into wing attack to Smith. Smith to Holder. Holder tries to get it a little closer to the pole. She goes up and she scores.
Team Anguilla has to ensure that they don't get caught in the snare of keeping that ball in the center circle, the center court.
Yeah, most times the center has it though. It seems as if she's fighting to find someone
and there's no
give
one
it to.
there. Yes.
The usage of the court is important, and everyone seems to be just on that one side. And Barbados is not afraid to lock them in.
No,
once they're all bundled together.
Yes, that's the whole idea. And then the turnover comes, and they go with it. So I think the coaches are going to want to talk to them about that.
It's a throw-in to Team Anguilla. Oh, no, it's a free pass. The goal attack takes it. Then the goal shooter has it. She aims, but she misses, and the goal attack is there to clean it up. And that she does, with increasing the score for Anguilla to 12. Possession Anguilla. An obstruction call is made against the Team Barbados. Anguilla has it to the wing attack. A pass is made to the goal shooter. It's just too much, and she's not able to hold on to it. Barbados seamlessly going down. Crony straight into Smith. Smith looks for Holder. Team Anguilla got a touch. So it's thrown to Barbados, and it's so quick between Dean and Holder. And Holder scores.
And it's important to have these combinations. They play together well. They know each other's moves, and they can execute. They're executing a wonderful game here this afternoon.
Yes, it's as if everyone has a certain place that they're supposed to be at a certain time.
And they're there.
So when I turn, I'm just passing because you're supposed to be there. That is how they have it looking. Anguilla with possession. The wing defense. She's looking. Let's see how much they can bring it down. The center's not able to hold on to it, and so Barbados will get that turnover with a throw-in. Time is called. We are having just a little drizzle, and of course that with the players' sweat would have called the balls to be wet. So the reserve umpire is being asked to dry the ball. Amidst the fact that it's afternoon time, you know, players, they are playing, so they are going to be sweating.
Yes.
Barbados tries again. Team Anguilla breaks it up, but the Bajan Gems, they get it back. And Smith, she shoots.
And Barbados continues to make good of every opportunity given to them.
Team Anguilla. Do they have a little bit more fight in them? They have turned it over. Holder has it. Holder's looking. She tries to give it to Crony. Crony's not able to stop, and she goes over into the goal circle. Turnover there. Team Anguilla has it. The wing defense, she is looking to the goal defense. She passes it to the center, who will get a penalty pass based on the contact from Team Barbados. The center for Anguilla to the goal attack. Back to the center, trying to get a little closer to the pole. The goal attack, she scores. And of course, we are having a little bit of rain down right now, so the game will be paused just so the players can get up off the rain and the court can be covered to prevent further wetting.
It's the first show we've had for the afternoon, so let's hope that it's the last. It's not very heavy, but we need to ensure that the court stays dry.
We have been blessed so far with good weather since yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday was Monday. The days are going so fast, sometimes I forget. But good weather since yesterday, and it is the hope that this can continue throughout the rest of the week and the tournament.
Yes.
We really have some good games that we would like to see, and we want spectators to come on out and to watch, and I'm sure the fans online, they're watching and they want to see their teams in action. So I'm just hoping this is just a cool down.
It's a cool
that
down.
we're getting, and a little further down, the weather will improve. So again, in case you're just joining us, this is the afternoon session that we're covering of the 5th ECCB International Netball Series right here in Tanteen Netball Complex, St. George, Grenada. My name is Stacey Lake, and of course the beautiful
Karen Celestine
is with me this afternoon as we provide you with commentary and analysis for the game between the 19th ranked Bajan Gems, who are up 27, and Team Anguilla, who are now at 13. We will pause for the moment and come right back with more action from the game.
ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connects Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbados, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connects Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connects Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connects Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting, edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting.
the Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George, Grenada, as we continue the game second quarter between Bar. And we are live in Tanteen, St. George, Grenada, as we continue the second quarter of the game between Barbados and Anguilla. We had a break, of course, due to showers and blessings from above that paused the game, but now we have resumed. And thus far, Team Barbados has netted a goal, so we are now at 28-13. Team Anguilla is trying, and the goal attack, she has converted one. She definitely has been the playmaker thus far. Karen, we got some blessings from above.
Yes, and that seemed to have revived Anguilla. They came back on with a bomb.
Yes, it seems as if they did well with that little break.
Yes, they were able to regroup and come back with implementing their game plan.
And of course, it is not as hot as it was prior to the rain. So of course, it would have cooled down things just a little bit so that the players are able to be a little bit more comfortable.
Yes.
But of course, it will, let's see if it takes a while for them to get back into their zone, or they're just going to shoot off right away.
And of course, Barbados have business to attend to. So they will want to get into their business mode. They will want to continue with their business at hand and reach their targets.
Yes, and Holder would have made an attempt. Of course, she got it back for a penalty, and Barbados has scored another one. Now, with just about, should be about 6 minutes and change to go. At the end of the first quarter, it was 20-10. And right now it is 29-14. So Anguilla would have scored 4. And of course, the Bajan girls, they would have scored 9 thus far. So I wonder if they can make another 20 based on the time that remains.
The time that they have. Yes, there's sufficient time for that with the momentum that they have going. Proper passes being placed and people are where they're supposed to be.
Let's just see how it goes.
They can achieve that target.
Yes. The Bajan girls would have forced a turnover in the goal third of Team Anguilla. And of course, they're now trying to transition the ball down. Shepard was not able to hold it, but the captain, Crony, she cleaned it up, sent it to Holder. Holder to Smith. Smith goes up, and as usual, she scores. Bajan Gems, Holder. Sent it down, but of course, between Smith and Crony, they weren't sure who should have taken it. Turnover was received by Anguilla, but they gave it up to the Bajan Gems, who are now going in. Jada Smith for the shot, and she does it. The Anguillan bench is very active, though, encouraging their players.
Oh, yes, because the girls need the encouragement at this time. They need to not give up. And it's good to encourage your players. They know that you're there, you're looking on, and you're rooting for them.
Yes, I'm sure they need this, especially with facing a number 19 ranked team.
Yes.
Of course, you know, they would want as much support as possible to just push them a little bit more for the game.
Yes.
In case you're just joining us, just want to remind you, it is the 5th edition of the ECCB International Netball Series right here in Grenada. And of course, on court is Anguilla. They're playing the 19th ranked Bajan Gems. The game was paused due to a little bit of rain, but it has now resumed. And Team Barbados has not changed anything that they were doing prior to the pause. They are now up 32-14. They have possession. Holder, she looks for Smith, but Smith is not ready, so she passes it to Dean, who goes to Smith. And Holder just comes in so quickly in the back end, and she is able to score. I tell you, Karen,
she has been doing a hold for the majority of the game, but the entire game, as a matter of fact. She gets into her positions pretty quickly.
Yeah,
she plays really low, and she's able to get back.
So swift. And, you know, I saw a comment that says she's a happy feet. She moves so fast.
Oh, yes, and that's true. That's true. She's always on the move.
She's
always
moving. Team Anguilla would have gotten one just now. And although she moves so quickly, she also creates that space and feeds her shooter
it's lovely
perfectly.
Watching her. It's lovely looking at her create it. That's what you want to see, the kind of communication between the goalkeeper, the goal shoot, sorry, and your goal attack.
And you heard it just now when they were saying mine, mine, mine. So the next one knew they had to
Yes.
pull back.
Yes.
Team Anguilla with a center pass. Of course, it was touched by Shepard from Barbados. And of course, a throw-in will now be taken by the goal defense. She passes it to the wing attack. Wing attack looks, try to find the center. Center looks, passes it over to the goal shooter. And she misses. Not able to get her rebound. But of course, she will get another attempt at the pole. And she scores this time.
With a little bit of jostling there. The goal attack, she was getting into the way of the goal shoot. She quickly moved away and left that space there for her goal shooter.
I think what happens too is that the goal attack is such a playmaker for the game that sometimes I think the possibility exists she wants to get that ball so much in the circle, close to the pole,
yes,
that she's telling the goal shooter, stay put.
Yes.
I will bring it for you. Don't worry to move.
And stay there. And she just has to obey.
Team Anguilla slowly penetrating the defense of the Bajan girls. Bajan Gems, rather. Ball is touched out of court. Throw in by Team Barbados.
And it's nice to see the attacks defending when they lose the ball.
But that's what they're supposed to do. I remember once you lose the ball, you jump from offense straight into defense. Barbados has converted another one, and now they are up 35-16. It's Team Anguilla's center pass. She looks, she passes it to the goal defense, who is looking back to the center. The center looks, tries to make a cross the court pass to the wing attack, but of course, Shepard is right there to take it. A pass to the goal defense. Goal defense goes down, and a nice little loop into Jada Smith for Barbados, who gives it to Holder, and Holder scores. That back door, I believe, is just Holder's favorite position.
And she just gets in there.
Holder, Crony, Smith, Crony, back to Smith. She attempts, she misses, and the goal defense for Team Anguilla is right there to get it. She passes it to the goalkeeper, to the wing defense, into the wing attack, back to the goal defense, and she's looking. Wing defense to the center. They're taking their time and ensuring they are effective. And that's the end of the quarter. Of course, the score right now is 36-16 to the Bajan Gems. And of course, it is halftime. It is a time that they go back to their respective benches. They speak with their coach. The coach gives them whatever insights they need in order to be more effective for the next half of the game. And I am sure that Team Anguilla's coach has a lot to tell the team in order for them to come out and be able to face the Gems again. It is a wide margin, just about 20 goals difference, but of course, it is not impossible. No, 15 minutes each quarter, 30 minutes to go.
And that's sufficient time to close that lead.
A goal a minute.
Yes.
And they can restrict Barbados. It's just a matter of what they are going to come with to hold Holder.
Yes, and it's important because you can't leave her to get in the circle. Even if you try to double mark the goal shoot, but you have to have an eye in the corner of your eye to see when she's coming, because she's very swift.
She is.
So she moves fast, and here the wing defense should pitch in to help with that tactic.
But then again, too, Karen, if the wing defense goes to pick up on Holder, who's going to hold Crony? Because Crony is another one that moves very swift again. So I just think that the attacking line for Barbados is just so strong. Really strong. So Team Anguilla basically needs to focus now on what they can do from their attacking end to score all their goals, transition that center pass down to the goal third, and ensure the shot is taken. Pressure Barbados from the midcourt.
And don't lose their passes.
And those turnovers are crucial.
Their passes and try to steal. But it's a tough thing, but they can walk it in the center court. I can see them walking it in the center court and trying to restrict Barbados from getting that ball back into their shooting circle.
Yes, I believe that, they have held their own playing the number 19th ranked Barbadian Gems. They're ranked number 19th in the world, and it's not an easy feat to reach number 19. So the mere fact that they're number 19 says something about their program. But Team Anguilla has definitely held their own. They are in double figures, and that says something. They can go up to 20. They can definitely meet 20. I'm just looking back at my score, and they are 16 right now. They can definitely reach 20. It's just a matter of what they're going to employ when they come back in.
Important that the coaches let them know that you don't ever try to play Barbados game. Keep your game, and let's see what we can achieve. There's a lot to learn from this game from the Bajan girls. That's talent and experience. There's a lot to learn. See what you can learn from them for your future games.
I agree with that fully. I agree with that fully. So in case you're just joining us, it is halftime. The score is 36-16. I was just trying to remember it. 36-16 in favor of the Bajan Gems. It is Barbados versus Team Anguilla. It is the 5th edition of the ECCB International Netball Series right here in Tanteen, St. George, Grenada. And wherever you're joining us from, welcome if you're just joining us. If you've been here a while, thank you so much for staying in. Whether you are on ECCB Connect, ZIZ, or of course ABS from Antigua, or WPG 10. Thank you so much for joining us. We are going to break while we refresh ourselves just the same as they are doing, and we will be right back with the third quarter and of course the second half.
Of your seat, Netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tanteen or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports. Netball, netball, yes, exciting edge of your seat netball is back. It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tanteen Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB members.
And we are back right here in Tanteen, St. George, Grenada, as we get started the third quarter of the matchup between Barbados and Anguilla. Team Anguilla with possession, but of course they would have made too much of a long pass. Of course, they've made their first turnover right there. Barbados has made some changes. I'm seeing the star shooter, Faye Agard. Of course, she can play at any end, and she has come in the goalkeeper position. Are there any other changes that I've seen? A new goal attack is there, but of course, Jada Smith, she converts as she has been doing throughout the entire game. Goal attack to the center. Center passes it to Smith. Smith goes out, but of course, it would have missed, and Anguilla comes up with the rebound. A long pass held on by the goal defender. Center has it. She looks for the goal attack. Goal attack looks in to lob it over to the goal shooter. She now makes attempt and she scores.
Lovely. Anguilla has made a change in their shooting circle as well.
Yes, they
The goal
have.
defense has gone to
the goal
the
attack.
goal attack position.
Yes, they have. And the goal attack has now moved to the goal shooter position. She was playing goal attack in the previous quarters.
So the goal shoot seemed to be off. Yes, the goal shoot has come off.
So let's see how this change will impact their scoring line. The goal shooter has the ball. She makes a pass for the center, but the center did not move into the position to collect the ball, and so that turnover will be given to Team Barbados. Agard with the inbound. She passes it to Shepard. Shepard moves to the goal defense. Down quickly to Crony, but it was way off from Crony, and Anguilla got the turnover. Center's looking. Wing defense has it. Back to the center. She's looking, not sure who to give this time. The goal attack comes into the goal. The wing attack has it. A lob over to the goal shooter, but it is way too much, and it has gone. Oh, I thought it would have been outside, but it seems as if the goal shooter would have pushed a guard, and of course a free pass is given. Crony to the goal attack. Goal attack looks for Jada Smith. Back to Crony, and a quick one into the goal attack, but she's not able to hold on to it. And so again, Team Anguilla is getting another turnover. Let's just see how they're going to capitalize on it.
A few so far this quarter. The trouble is to get it up to the shooting circle.
It seems at times that they're really struggling to find someone to give the ball to. They're now getting an advance pass. Find a player. Everyone seems to be. Center is way down. Barbados is a tight marking team. So you have to be able just to keep moving and create space for yourself. Ooh, a pass there from the goal defense, but no one at all was in the space for that ball.
They have to get to the ball. They have to get to the ball. So that they can get it out of there.
The center has it. She looks for Crony. Crony goes straight into the goal attack, and the goal attack gives it to the goal shooter. She's looking for somebody else. She gets to Crony, an opportunity to get closer to the pole. She goes up, but she's not successful, and another turnover that goes to Team Anguilla. Wing defense has it to the center. Center's looking. Goal attack to the wing attack. Goal shooter is calling for it, but the goal attack comes in so quickly. Collects it, and she scores.
And she is happy. Excitement on the court.
Yes, she definitely is.
And that's their second goal of the quarter.
Yes, a confirmation.
So they're not getting left in the mix at all.
No, they've come out. They have come back out very much re-energized.
Yes.
And ready to go.
And I like the spirit. They're not giving up at all. They're going right down to the end, to that final whistle.
They are definitely fighting, Karen. They are fighting. Wing defense, Shepard into the goal attack. across the court to the goal defense. She tries to find the center. Back to Crony. Crony looks. There's a bend it like Beckham, as I call those ones, in a bounce pass to the goal attack, who is able to score. Scoreline 39-18 in favor of the Bajan Gems. Crony again to the goal attack. Across to the center to Jada Smith. Crony. No, it's a goal attack, I'm sorry, who came through the back just like Holder would do, and she's able to score.
So that seemed to be a game plan and a play that they're accustomed to.
They would have trained that
team.
one.
Yes.
And I was just about to name it the Holder effect.
Okay, it's the Bajan effect, the Gems.
Anguilla with the ball again. They are getting ready to shoot over the long arms of Agard. It went out, and they will get a penalty shot at this time. The goal shooter takes it, and she scores.
There seems to be a good rhythm there between the goal attack and the goal shoot.
Yes, it definitely is working.
It's working for them.
Barbados' goal attack with the ball. She goes up, and she scores. Barbados is slowly edging away even more than they did in the other two quarters when you compare the goals. But Team Anguilla has it. They will get a free pass.
Let's see if they can use it well.
Into the goal shooter. She steps in, standing right by Agard. She tries to shoot over Agard's long arms, and she will get a penalty. And she scores.
And it's a good idea to use your penalties to make them count.
They must
Those penalty
count.
shots have to be accurate.
Team Anguilla seems to be making some changes. There's a wing attack. A new center. So the wing attack has gone to center, and there's a new wing attack. Bajan Gems with the ball. Crony, the captain, she looks. She makes a pass to the center. Center to Smith, back to the center, and the goal attack comes in so swiftly. And she is not going to miss at all. Update 43-19. Team Asia with it. That's Team Anguilla. Team Asia. Crony has it this time. She looks, and she finds Smith. Smith goes up for a long one, and she scores. That is a long ball. Very good shooting.
She's able to convert from almost every area of the circle.
And that is what you would call an effective shooter.
An effective shooter.
She's back out again to a far end. She gets a penalty, which brings her closer. And she scores. Team Anguilla. Center's looking. She finds the wing defense over to the goal attack. But a touch, of course, comes from the goal defense. So it will be a throw-in by the center for Team Anguilla. She's looking. She makes a lob over. It is a little bit too much. However, there is a penalty that will be given in the circle. And the goal attack has it. She makes a lob over. But, of course, is contacted by Agard, the goalkeeper. And Team Anguilla will get another penalty shot. Just a little sweat on the court. Of course, the players, they are sweating. It is an intense game for both of them.
It is. And even though the rain has subsided, the heat is there.
Yes, it is still there.
And they're moving, so they're creating their own heat on the court.
Yes, I agree with that one, Karen. So the goal shooter gets another chance. Oh, she passes it back to the goal attack. I thought she would have taken that shot.
Taking that shot,
Yeah,
right?
she's an accurate shooter, and it is right under the pole. Ooh, and now they would have lost it. Goal attack for Barbados to the center. Center over to Smith. A little lobby, as we call that one. But guess what? Good touch by the wing defense of Team Anguilla, and now their center has it. Into the wing attack, but she would have done what I call a late collect, which is means she held that ball, and after holding it, she would have jumped.
She jumped, yeah. And you see a lot of that. They go up on that right, that foot so early. So they're waiting for their player, and then of course, he'll topple over, which will incur a footwork.
The speed at which you're going, sometimes it happens, you know.
Rhythm.
Yes. Barbados is making some more changes. Crony, the captain, is coming off. And who is back? It is Holder. Holder in wing attack. Smith has the ball. The goal shooter, she goes up. That is a little short, but she was able to collect her own rebound, and she will get another attempt. And she scores.
And Stacey too, especially if you have a certain set game, you expect your player to be there, so you're moving.
Karen, the same thing I'm talking about. Team Anguilla seems to be searching very hard just to find someone to pass the ball to. And the 3 seconds
is running away
gone.
from the ball. They're not going towards the ball.
I'm sure the coach.
Barbados is marking so tightly. And the girls are very agile. They jump, so they're intercepting a lot of the long passes that will have to be made once they go away from the ball.
I believe that and there's another turnover from Barbados, and probably that is why they've reintroduced Holder, just to feed that circle
those
more
center,
accurately,
yeah.
So that the Bajan Gems can convert the balls.
I think that's the reason for bringing her back onto the court at this time.
The Bajan Gems would have scored at just about 11 so far in this quarter compared to the previous quarter. And of course, Team Anguilla would have scored 3, which brings the score to 47-19. And another wet ball, which will be addressed before the game continues. But Karen, if you had the opportunity right now just to whisper something in each player's ears from Team Anguilla, what would you whisper?
Go towards the ball. Go towards the ball. Don't run away from it. The long passes are easily intercepted by this team because they're moving, they're very agile, they can spring, and they're timing you, they're marking. The entire team is marking.
I agree with you. They have to play what is called a support ball. Go and collect the ball.
Yes.
Barbados is agile. Barbados is experienced. Barbados is extra fit. And they are showing it on the court. The goal attack has it. She looks for Smith, but back to Holder. And a nice bounce in. The goal attack goes up and scores, as well as they're very good shooters. Smith has it from a far point. She goes up. Ooh, and that one goes right in.
Lovely shooting by the Smith of Barbados.
Again, we have a situation where Team Anguilla is looking. Can't seem to find anyone because the entire court is covered by the Bajan Gems. Team Anguilla. Goal shooter. Center. Goal attack. And they score.
Lovely shot by the Anguilla and goal attack.
Yes. What I've noticed too, Karen, with Anguilla is that they are playing in and out kind of effect with their shooting circle. So the goal shooter, she previously was playing goal attack. Now, in most cases, when the ball is coming down, the goal shooter goes out. And the goal attack drops back.
Yes.
And she takes the shot. So the goal shooter is really feeding the goal attack. Anguilla has it again. Another held ball call against a Team Anguilla because no one can be found to collect that pass. Holder has it for Barbados. Enter the goal attack. Center, Smith, trying to get closer to the pole. She goes up, she misses, and the goalkeeper for Anguilla gets it. An infringement call against the goal attack for Barbados. So the center for Anguilla. The wing defense cleans it up. She makes a pass across the court, but guess what? The goal defense for Barbados is there. Now the goal attack has it. She goes up and she scores. So that turnover has definitely cost Team Anguilla.
And there was a player open right there. They need to scan the court a bit as well.
Anguilla has it again. Wing attack. And there we have again a lot of bundling from Team Anguilla. As Barbados seems to be trapping them in the position that they want them, as opposed to the position that they, Team Anguilla, want to be in. A warning is issued against the center. Yes, the center for the Bajan Gems. Goal shooter has the ball. She takes a big step in. And it is what we would call an air ball. Didn't go anywhere near to the pole.
Didn't touch anything.
And the Bajan Gems will get a free pass. Center has it. To Holder. To the goal attack. She looks for Smith, but Smith is not positioned. So Holder comes and gets it and passes it to Smith. And Smith does what she does best. She scores.
And again, seamless transition down the court by the Bajan team.
It's just so beautiful to see those passes just going easily down. The goal attack has it. She goes out and she scores. Seems to be some more changes for Team Anguilla. This time there is a new wing attack. I guess they're still trying some things as it relates to strengthening their attacking end. Wing defense has it. She looks for the wing attack.
They have nothing to lose. They try as many combinations as they want. They have nothing to lose here tonight because of the position of the game at this time. So they can try.
So just now we had the goal defense out of play. The circle had just 2 shooters and the goalkeeper. And for some reason, both shooters bundled each other as opposed to pulling wide to create the space so they can get the ball. So Barbados would have capitalized by getting the turnover. The shooter went up. She was not able. That is the end of the quarter. That was pretty quick.
Yes. That was quick. I wonder if they had shortened
the minutes from 15. Nah, it was 15
time.
minutes. So that would have been the end of the third quarter. And of course, preliminary scores has it to be the Bajan Gems being 50. Just one moment, let me confirm for you. 52-20 to the Bajan Gems. And of course, right now, I think they can take it easy. They definitely will win this game. There's no coming back for the Team Anguilla, but I will still congratulate Team Anguilla in the sense that they have put up a fight, a real serious fight against the number 19th ranked.
Yes, because they have gotten some turnovers well. And they have to tap themselves on the back for that. And the team morale, they don't look phased. They're still going at it. They're enjoying the game, and that's key. So I think they can tap themselves tonight. They've had a good game.
Yes, they definitely have. And, I mean, they still have 15 minutes, so they can increase their score. But to know that they're not even ranked rather, as yet, and they're playing the number 19, they should. They've got couple turnovers, but the problem has been converting those turnovers into goals for them.
Yes.
As soon as it reaches the midcourt, it seems as if they just
lose it.
That is it. They just lose it.
So I think the coach now will have to go back to the drawing board, figure out a few drills, and you see that's the reason we do drills.
Yes. And another thing that I just kind of listened to the coach as she was pep talking, and she just said, keep attacking, keep attacking, keep attacking, and get it down. That's one of the things I'm hearing her say to the team, and we want to ensure that it's the same thing that we've been saying.
Yes.
It's basically the same thing. Create that space for your team. Go out, attack the ball. When you lose it, fall back on the defensive end and convert the defense into a goal. Right.
It's basic netball.
It is basic netball.
The basics. Stick to the basics, and you win games. You get goals.
So in case you're just joining us, this is the 5th ECCB International Netball Series right here in Tanteen, Grenada. We are waiting for the start of the last 15 minutes, the final quarter of the game between Barbados and Team Anguilla. So it is a Bajan Gems versus Team Asia. And of course, the score right now is 52-20 in favor of the Bajan Gems. We're awaiting the resumption of the game. The umpire is still taking a little bit more time just to cool themselves off and they refresh themselves. And the umpires have been going.
They have been going. They have been into the games. They call. The calls are clear, precise, and there's no nonsense mood. And that's what you want from your umpires.
Full control of the game. Yes, and in case where you're joining us from, whether you are on ECCB Connect, you are on WPG 10, you're on ZIZ, ABS Antigua and Barbuda, thank you so very much for joining us. And do stay with us because we do have another game that's coming up a little later on, and it's really a good game between Dominica and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So that will be a good game coming up a little later on. But for now, we need to finish this game that is on court between the Bajan Gems and Team Anguilla. And if you notice too, Karen, I'm peeping at Team Anguilla a bit. Their spirits are still very high.
Yes, and
they
like
are
the
vibing.
Yes.
They
and the
are
tone
clapping.
of the coaches.
Yes. It's
so
positive. It's more
positive.
reinforcement, encouragement, and they are actually ready to go. And there is the umpire's whistle. So we are just waiting right now for the teams to take the court. And then, of course, we'll be able to start the commentary of the game. My name is Stacey and Lake, and of course with me is Karen Celestine, and we have been providing you with ball-by-ball commentary thus far, and we have another 15 minutes together, so let's keep it going good. The center pass is with Team Barbados. She passes to the goal attack. Back to the center to Holder on wing attack. And Holder makes a pass over to the goal attack. But guess what? Team Anguilla's defense right there to collect it. And they are going down. Wing defense to the center. Down to the goal defense. And there is a penalty pass that will be given right there. The wing attack has it. She passes to the center. And the goal shooter is there and ready to shoot over the long arms of the experienced Faye Agard. She gets a second chance and she converts. So that's 1 point right there for Team Anguilla.
Very much so.
The Gems, they have the ball. The goal defense has it. Agard gets it. She makes a swift pass to the wing defense who is not able to hold it. But Barbados still keeps it. So, into Holder, the wing attack. To Smith, goal shooter. And she makes a little lob over to the goal attack. Who goes up. And she scores another point for Barbados. Barbados has it again. She's going to take one of her long balls. She does. She misses. And Team Asia is fighting for the rebound, but the goal attack for Barbados comes up with it into Holder. Looking for Smith, but Smith is still down. Asia comes up with it again. A long ball. The goal attack is not able to hold on to it, but the center cleans it up. And they're slowly going down. Wing attack. Center. Goal shooter. Center. She's looking. She's looking. And it's a penalty that's been given at the top of the circle with Agard out. A lob over to the goal attack. She goes out. Yeah. And that's another one for Team Anguilla. The score now reads 21-53. Center for Team Anguilla. She collects the ball. She makes a bounce pass to the wing attack. They're not getting through Barbados' defense right now, so they go back out. Goal shooter has it. She makes a big step in, and she scores. Wing attack for Barbados to Smith. Smith a lob over to the goal attack, and she scores. So it's 54-24. And of course, both teams would have scored just 2 points since the start of the quarter. Another held ball by Team Anguilla. And it seems as although they started a good momentum, somewhere along the line, they again can't find their player to make those passes.
The inexperience, I think. Because it's a pretty young team.
Yeah, I think in time, though, they will get it.
Oh, yes.
They will get it.
They'll get back to the drawing board. They go back home and they will know exactly what to work on.
The Bajan Gems are showing their dominance with another goal. That's 56-24. Now they've gone 4 in this quarter to 2 by Team Anguilla, who has now possession with the center. Pass to the goal attack. A bounce over back to the center, but she's not able to hold on to it. So they've turned over that ball, and the Bajan Gems are bringing it down. They've made a straight line passing down to the circle. Oh, that's a straight line all the way to the goal attack. She misses. And now Team Anguilla will get to... Oh, no, it was touched by Team Anguilla, so Barbados gets another chance, is it? Smith, the shooter, she has it. She goes up on a fadeaway, and she scores that one.
Lovely.
I realize that a lot of shooters are now doing that fadeaway shot.
Oh, yeah. It looks good.
It looks good. It was done a lot down under in Australia and New Zealand. You would see it, but now everywhere you go, you're able to see it.
Yes.
It definitely reveals the skills that us netballers have, right?
Yeah. And it's smart. Why it's going out? Why not try something? It resulted in a goal.
In a goal. Team Anguilla, they're looking. The center for Anguilla. Goalkeeper has to come all the way out to help her team bring that ball down. Goalkeeper, she's looking. She finds the center. She tries to find the goal attack, but the long arms of the goal defense for Barbados gives it a touch. There is a change being made by Team Barbados. Jordan is coming in at the goal shoot position, replacing Waldron, and Smith goes to goal attack. And the Bajan effect is being felt just the same, no matter who is there.
Oh, yes.
That's another goal.
Because the instructions were given. So anyone can carry out those instructions.
And that's a dynamic of a good team, in that no matter who comes in, the performance of the team is the same. There's no drop-in. Wing attack to Smith, goal attack. And Smith passes it to Jordan. And Jordan converts that ball. 59.
It's important. It's a team sport, so everyone should understand the assignment.
Ooh, and Team Anguilla has gotten that one.
A rare turnover there in the circle.
That's a real fight. But again, she's struggling just to find someone to pass the ball to. The center gets it. She looks for the goal attack. Center has it again. She makes a lob over. That's just a little bit too low. And A-guard collects it. Great. So that will be Barbados' ball. Center to Holder. Holder to Smith. Smith to Jordan. Very high shooting, but of course she's able to get it in. And they are up 60-24. Team Anguilla, goal attack. She's looking. She gives a goal shooter who makes a good step in, and she's able to score. Once Team Anguilla can get that ball to the goal shooter, I am sure they will get these goals.
They will, yeah, she will score. So I think it's important that they bring it up safely to their goal shoot in the circle.
She's a pretty good shoot. She has been shooting very well for the entire game. Whether it is a goal attack or goal shooter, she is doing very well. And Anguilla gets another turnover. They are going down with it. Goal attack has it. She looks. The center has it. She is looking. She makes another lob over, but Agard's long arms touch it, but the goal shooter is still able to get it back. She goes out. Not enough elevation on that one, so it comes back down and goes outside. Barbados will get a free pass into the goal defense, to the wing defense. Across the court to Holder. Holder straight to Smith. Smith is looking for Jordan, but there is a penalty that's now being given because Jordan would have had some kind of contact on the goalkeeper. Wing defense for penalties being called against Barbados right now. Wing defense for Team Anguilla.
And Stacey, that's the second one that was called against that infringement, the same infringement against the goal shoot. So the goalkeeper is reading her and she is waiting for it.
The goalkeeper seems to be much faster than the goal shooter. So when she's going, she beats her at the point. But that's good playing by the defensive end of Team Anguilla.
Yes,
and of course, the attacking end is able to convert the ball. The umpire has reset the game and is retaking the center pass. Center looks, she finds a wing attack. Wing attack goes back to center. She makes a pass, but it is not enough for her colleague, and so the Bajan Gems are running away with it. Holder, straight to Jordan. Jordan's looking for Smith, but Smith is not ready, so she goes back out to Holder. Jordan again. She goes up, but she misses, and of course, it will be a free pass to Team Anguilla. Let's see if they can transition this one all the way down again for another goal. Goal defense is really helping to bring that ball down. A real nice lob over to the goal shooter. She goes up and she shoots that ball over Agard's long arms. Yes. So another point.
No surprise there at all.
None at all.
She has been consistent.
And I'm happy to see that she's not afraid of those long arms from Agard. She goes up, she measures those arms, and she's able to shoot over them.
And you can actually, as a goal shooter, you can use the goalkeeper's or the goal defense hand to get a good gauge to score your shot.
Team Anguilla came up with a turnover, but they have given it right back to Team Barbados. And Jordan makes no mistake in converting it this time. Team Anguilla. She's looking. She finds a wing attack. Who finds a center? She's looking. An obstruction call is made there, so the wing attack will get a free pass. Agard comes around, but she's not able to hold it, and so the goal shooter will get a penalty pass or shot. She bounces it to the goal attack. Is she going to go up over Agard's arms? She's not able to do it as effectively as her colleague is, and so Agard gets it. Holder has it. A long one to Smith. Smith over to Jordan. But, of course, that goalkeeper from Team Anguilla, she is really making her mark in that circle, and she would have sent it outside.
That was precisely timed there by the goalkeeper.
Perfectly. Smith has it. She goes up. That one is no good. It's a tussle between Team Barbados and Team Anguilla for the ball, and it goes to Team Anguilla. Let's see if they can bring that one down to their shooter and convert it this time. They need these goals. Across the court to the goal defense. Back to the wing defense. The center has it. She is looking. The wing is looking. The center comes back. She is looking again. She's confused. Wing defense not able to hold it. Holder has it. Jordan has it. She goes up. She is looking back to Holder. She tries to get closer to the pole. She is. She goes up, and Jordan scores. Right now, we can say that the Bajan Gems would have scored 10 in this quarter. And, of course, Team Anguilla would have scored, what is it, just 5? 5. Yeah, 5. So Team Barbados, that's 11 that they would have scored. So the score goes up to 63-27. Agard's long arms again, collecting that ball and sending it down for her team as they transition the midcourt. Smith has it. She's looking for Jordan. 1 over, but I tell you, that goalkeeper from Anguilla, she's not making it any easy for Jordan at all.
And that's
she
her job.
Is fighting.
Exactly. And that's the whole idea. You fight until the end. Another lovely long shot there by the goal shoot for the Bajan Gems.
So the score right now is 65-27, and I tell you, the Bajan Gems are rolling away. I wonder, well, do you think they'll be able to make the 75 mark? I think they might round out about 70, yes, probably.
Because I think we may not have much time left in the game.
Just about 25 seconds remaining,
okay.
So they may just square it off at 65 probably. But I tell you, Team Anguilla is fighting, and Agard, she is fighting now in that goal circle. She comes up with the ball to her center, down to Holder with a long one. Holder's looking, and Holder sends it up to Jordan. But guess who is there?
The goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper from Team Anguilla. And that is the end of the game. 65-27 in favor of the Bajan Gems. It was a good matchup, Karen.
Very good.
I can see Team Anguilla actually coming back and fighting throughout the entire game. They did give the Bajan Gems a fight, especially the goalkeeper.
Of course, she was the star of this quarter, definitely, along with the goal shooter and the other players.
Yeah. While I did admire also the goal attack who went into the goal shooting position for Team Anguilla, I must say for this last quarter, that goalkeeper did not make it anyway easy for Jordan. She fought, she touched, she bumped, she did everything that a goalkeeper needs to do to make that shooter uncomfortable.
And I think that it helped boost the morale of the team, and they fought to the end. So this was a really good quarter for Anguilla, and they just go back to in a couple years' time, that team, the team stays together. They will be a force to be reckoned with in this tournament.
And they seem to be pretty young.
Yes.
So if the coach is able to continue working with them, continue grooming them, and as I say about countries like these that still have ties to Britain, the UK, I mean, utilize the resources from there. If it means you have to get a program where and you can send your player over to the UK just to do, I mean, whether it is a schooling or play some games just for another club, or you go entirely to play, or you bring back clubs, but utilize that resource to help to build your team. It doesn't mean changing the coach or changing the management. It's just a matter of utilizing the resources that are there. Yes.
You know, and build, keep the team together. Sometimes, a lot of times, you see national teams, you see young people start and they don't continue. But if you keep that team together, they will be a force to be reckoned with in a few years' time.
I am agreeing with you, and I am putting it down. Team Anguilla is a team to look out for within another 2 years. This team is going to show up and show out of themselves. Team Asia, that's definitely what it will be. And of course, Karen, we cannot forget about Team Barbados, the Bajan Gems. They have been exceptional. I mean, that's what we expect of them. Being number 19th ranked, you didn't get there just like that. You had to toil, you had to fight. And now that they're there, they're showing why they're there. And I'm really proud of them. Agard went into the goalkeeper position, and she started out a little bit shaky, it seems, but after a while those long arms were taking those balls and they were sending it right back down. Holder, I don't know what more to say about Holder. Her effect is just
she controlled the game.
Every position. She came back and she controlled that game, and although Smith was in there and Jordan came in, you still did not see much lapse. 1 and 2 infringements against Jordan with the pressure from the goalkeeper. But Smith was still able to carry on, and just the same was Holder.
And it shows that they had a plan, a team plan. So whoever goes into that position, you carry out the plan that was made, and then that worked for them tonight, and I think it will continue to work for them as they continue to execute. As we go through in this tournament, we're really glad to have them, the caliber of talent, so that the other teams can all learn from them. And I just wish them all the best.
Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us again, wherever you're joining from, online, ECCB Connect Facebook, ECCB Connect YouTube, WPG10, ZIZ, ABS Antigua. This would have concluded the game between Barbados, the Bajan Gems, and Team Anguilla. They call themselves Asia, Team Asia. It was an awesome game. Congratulations to Team Barbados. They would have won. And of course, we look forward to more games coming from them. My name is Stacey and Lake, and with me is Karen Celestine. And we thank you so much for joining us. But do not go anywhere. Another game is up. Look out for the Wadadley girls as they will take on the Vinci Jewels. Thank you so much.
Countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more. The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex